My name's Steve LeBeau. I'm here with Petra LeBeau, my sister-in-law, and she is from the Netherlands, and she studied abroad, and we're going to talk to her about some of her interests. Hey, Petra.
Hey, Steve.
Tell me about the Netherlands.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's a very small country, as you know, in Western Europe. It has about, I would say, 17 million people maybe in it. And you can compare that to North Carolina, who has like, what, 17 million? No, 10 million people.
A lot of bicycles.
Lots of bicycles. There's more bicycles in the Netherlands than there are people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true fact.
What are some of your fondest memories about the Netherlands and growing up there?
Playing outside anytime the weather was nice, because the weather is a big thing in the Netherlands. It changes all the time. It's often cold, rainy, snowy in the winters. Where I grew up, so I grew up in the very south.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know, the Netherlands has this little tail between Germany and Belgium,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in the very bottom, and we got the only hills.
Would you say there's more of a sense of community in that society than there is in America?
I think there's, let's see, that's a hard question. There's definitely a different sense of community than what I've experienced here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
I find people here are very diverted in opinions, and which pushes people further apart and keeps them more separated, whereas in the Netherlands it's like more small, not as much bragging, not as much like I gotta be having something better and bigger than my neighbor.
Yes.
It's less competitive in that way. We've got an expression actually, it's like just act normal and we're crazy enough.
Tell me about your schooling.
I did the level that set you up to go to college, and then once you go to college, the United States is super expensive to go to college. People take enormous loans out for any education here. In the Netherlands, not. The government supported our higher education. I got funds from the government to go to school back then. I'm not 100% sure that is still the same. And there is loans you can get, like student loan, but the education cost itself is like maybe $2,000 a year for
Mm-hmm.
college. So I did do all my education in the Netherlands, but for the last part of my college, I had to do a dissertation work for my doctorate, and I went to Australia.
Wow.
So I did go there for about a year as part of that research. So.
Now, did you learn to speak English before you went to Australia?
Good question. Yeah, people learn English in elementary school these days. We learn a lot of languages.
We don't. Bam.
But yeah, no, and then I didn't learn English in elementary school. Now I do. I started kindergarten actually already.
Nice.
I learned it when I went to middle school, high school years, and also German, French.
Mm-hmm. Or just in case Germany acts up again?
Dutch.
No, stop that.
Yep.
You're going to cut that.
And once I went to Australia, I could understand maybe. They're a country that gets skin cancer. Skin cancer rates are really high there. Ozone layer so thin that the UV radiation comes through. So that's part of my research I did there. Okay.
Tell me about what you do, your work, and your studies in college and stuff.
Yeah, so in the Netherlands I studied environmental health sciences. So
Right.
part of that was with the medical school. So a lot of like medical related fields, but also environment. And got a degree in that together with biostats and math. And then did a postdoctoral study. That's why I came to the United States and had a postdoctoral position at the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, which is here in RTP.
What would you do different if you could with American and Western medicine?
I'm big on prevention.
I know you are.
That was my initial thought too, like prevent people from getting sick.
Oh, imagine that, yes.
Environmental health.
Environmental health.
aspect.
Take care of
it.
yourself so you don't become a burden to
Exactly.
yourself and your family.
Yeah, but with our healthcare situation and healthcare system here, it's really rough, but at the same time, that might actually be more of a cue, like how can I prevent from getting sick so I don't have to buy into this whole healthcare system so much.
That's one way to look at it.
I
Yes.
hadn't thought about it myself.
Don't get
that
sick
way.
in America.
No, don't.
Wow.
Yep, don't get sick in America.
I think we can end on that.
That sounds
That's
good.
some good stuff. Thank you, Petra.
Thank you.